I'm Rob Pellegrini, museologist, paleontologist, and lifetime collector of action figures. You may have met me at a G.I. Joe Collectors Convention, which I started attending in 1997. Although I collect many toy lines from the 1970s through the present, my focus has been on 3¼ inch tall O-ring style construction action figures.
Back in 2005, I think, my friend Corey, who also collects G.I. Joe, introduced me to a late 1980s vintage G.I. Joe-like action figure I had never seen before. Madelman 2050. The figures were very neat, designed and made in Spain, and had a sci-fi theme. They were right up my alley. Fast forward to 2011, when I attended a paleontology conference near Barcelona, Spain, and had the immense pleasure of meeting the local G.I. Joe collectors. We had a blast, and I asked about Madelman 2050, which they were happy to tell me about. They even took me shopping to vintage toy stores to get some. They gifted me the entire first series of figures in addition to the handful I purchased myself, and I will be forever grateful to Danny, Jose Luis, and the rest of the guys. I was hooked, and have been collecting this toy line ever since. Over the years, I have maintained great friendships with many Spanish collectors and made more friends, among them David Sanchez, who goes by the pen name David Sullivan, and his co-author Jose Guerrero. They have written and published several action figure collector guidebooks in Spain. We collaborated for the first time in producing the second edition of their unofficial guide to Masters of the Universe Classics in 2018. I edited the book and translated the text into English, and also published and printed the book for the North American market. In 2022, David and Jose authored and published Madelman 2050, the Magnetron universe, with help from the very friends I met in Barcelona in 2011. The book is a comprehensive guide to the Madelman 2050 collection, and contains not only photographs of every figure and vehicle released in the line, from several views, packaged and loose, but also the history of the development of the line. It credits the designers and creative teams responsible for the toys and their lore, and even contains photographs of prototypes of figures that were not produced because the line was somewhat suddenly cancelled. I knew this book was the perfect opportunity to introduce the American collector to the amazing world of Madelman 2050. I got in touch with David and Jose to collaborate once again, and proceeded to translate, revise, and update their work, with their active participation. Also, for the better part of a year, I have been making videos about Madelman 2050 showcasing my own collection, and have made them freely available in the Broca Beach Club YouTube channel. I do hope you check them out and enjoy them, but trust me when I tell you, they show but the tip of the iceberg. Madelman 2050, the Magnetron universe, is the perfect guide to collecting this little known but amazingly creative toy line. The Broca Beach Club videos are a great complement, but you want the book in your library if you, like me, are a serious collector and enjoy researching great action figure lines. We have come up with some great swag to entice you to back our project. Gorgeous posters featuring the cover images of the book, which were painted by commission by Don Rafael Lopez Espí, the original illustrator of the Madelman 2050 packaging. We also designed an embroidered patch, a t-shirt, bookmark, and stickers. The former are add-ons, and the latter two will be stretch goals you could get for free if we get to the preset goals. Help me bring this great book to America and the rest of the English-speaking world. Help me make it a reality so you can add it to your library. If we succeed, I will know there are enough collectors out there who are interested in Madelman 2050, which will be a deciding factor on following up this Kickstarter with others. I have plans for Madelman 2050. Big plans. We are in the middle of an O-ring action figure renaissance, with several companies, big and small, making these figures again. I hope to someday bring back the Madelman 2050 action figures, but it cannot happen without your support. This Kickstarter for this amazing book on the vintage line is the first step toward this goal. Let's make it happen. The Madelman 2050 can do anything.